Okay, good evening, students. Thank you once again for joining the session. So, today we are going to discuss teaching support system. This is a very important section in the Unit 1, Paper 1 syllabus. So, we are going to discuss at length, right? So, because there are various questions which comes from these sections, we'll also go through the Inflinet website and see what are important sections for you in this sections. So let us try to understand. One second, let me fix this. Second. Yeah. So basically, today we are going to discuss traditional, modern, and ICT based support and various initiative by UGC to give the learners as well as various stakeholders different kind of information and which will be very crucial for academic support system. So what we learned yesterday that obviously there are 12 teaching methods, traditional teaching method, the six traditional teaching methods, that is lecture, discussion, demonstration, tutorial, seminar, project, and there are six modern teaching methods: Swayam, Swayamprabha, MOOCs, flipped classroom, blended learning, then webinars. And we have also learned when to use which method, and the best practice is to use combination of methods. So today's focus will be teaching support system, basically traditional support system versus the latest or modern ICT based support system. So today this is our presentation plan. First we will be discussing the introduction to the teaching support system, then traditional support system, then modern support system, ICT based support system, then integration and implementation, then practice questions, and then key takeaways from this syllabus, basically today's session. So coming to teaching support system, let us first try to understand the definition. Teaching support systems are resources, tools, and infrastructure that help or assist teachers and learners in the teaching learning process. First of all, to understand why we need teaching support system or why we are discussing this, because this is a very integral part, and why support system matters is basically enhance teaching effectiveness, make learning engaging and accessible, it provide varied learning experiences, it support different learning style, it bridge knowledge gaps, enable self-paced learning, right? So if you see, there are three categories of support system: traditional, modern, and latest is ICT based, right? So traditional system, all of us we are part of. We know what is it. Basically, blackboard, books, library, what you usually get in the uh, colleges or universities. But now also modern support system means smart classroom. You all have seen the smart classroom which are there in our colleges. Then digital resources. Then ICT based, basically LMS, apps, e-learning platforms. So teaching support includes all of this, right? So there are basically three categories of support system. Please note it down. Now we'll review in depth one by one. So traditional support system, what are they basically? So basically traditional system, support system refers to the conventional resources and infrastructure used in education for centuries. There are basically five major categories. First one is classroom infrastructure. Second is print materials. Third is library resources. Fourth is laboratory facilities. Fifth is audio-visual aids. Right? So all these five categories are very crucial. Right? Without this, I think it's very difficult to function any educational institutions. So what is still relevant is traditional support system remain essential even in the digital age. So without all this, you cannot actually uh, see that the classroom is functioning normally. So now let's try to understand one by one. So what is classroom infrastructure? So the physical components of classroom infrastructure includes blackboard, whiteboard, chalk, desk and chairs, proper lighting, ventilation, notice board, wall charts, maps and globes. So what are the importance? They are the foundation of teaching. So already you know that like what are the uses of Blackboard. So we are not going to discuss that. Rather we will come to straight to the next point. That is the print materials. So print materials includes what? Textbook, reference books, workbooks, handouts, study guides, question banks, newspapers, magazine and journals. Advantage is portable and it is accessible. So good textbook feature is curriculum aligned, well structured, clear explanation, adequate examples, practice exercises, updated content, error-free, affordable. So the role of teacher is to select appropriate materials, because nowadays, as we are having a lot of available resources, but a good teacher should be very selective and they should have a certain what you can say like why they are going for a particular book and what is the best pros and cons of a particular book. They should be able to make them out to the students. Then third is library resources. So library, basically you have seen book, but it is beyond books, right? So books collection, reference materials, journals and periodicals, newspapers, encyclopedias, dictionaries, previous year papers, resource reports. The library facilities include reading rooms, benefits like it is access to the diverse resources, self-paced learning, research support, beyond classroom learning, developed reading habits, information literacy, and so on. So modern library features are digital catalogs are available, e-resources access, internet facilities, and so on. Laboratory facilities, type of lab. So physics lab, chemistry lab, biology lab, and you can see computer labs are there, language labs are there, psychology labs are there. So these are basically laboratory facilities which are available. So I will not focus more on that because it is most of them you know it, right? So we'll focus what we don't know. So visual aids, audio visual aids are also charts, posters, then photographs, flashcards, diagrams, overhead projector, OHP. OHP is and projectors. You can say audio visual combinations are also there. Television, educational films, documentaries, video recordings, and so on. And benefit is to make the abstract concrete, engage multiple senses, better retention, appeal to visual learners. Now, let's say that how we can take one example. Suppose for example you are teaching economics class, I can use Blackboard as well as I can use the textbook for theory and examples. I can use the library for economic survey and RBI reports, the charts, GDP components and the inflation trends. So similarly I can take the help of different teaching or you can say traditional support system. So these are the some examples. Now basically this is very important. Because modern support system, what are the modern support system? Advanced technological tools and digital resources integrated into education in 21st centuries. There are basically 5 major categories. That is smart classroom infrastructure, digital content resources, interactive tools, communication platforms, assessment technologies. Right? So these are actually 5 major categories which are crucial or you can say the foundation stone for the modern support system. any top class institution like IITs, IIM, you will see, so they will be having all of this, right? So now, what is digital transformation? Modern systems complement, not replace the traditional systems, right? So they help to grow. Now let's start to understand what is smart classroom infrastructure. The components are smart board, their interactive whiteboard, then I think projector, LCD, LED projector, computer, laptop, content source, sound system, speakers, internet connectivity, Wi-Fi, document camera, basically display physical objects, control panel, centralized control. Then advantages are highly interactive, multimedia integration, access online resources, save and share content, engaging presentation, accommodate different learning styles. Challenges are their the high cost, then technical failures. These are, of course, these are some shortcomings. We will come to that. I think you should know. Already you have an idea about some of these, right? Then digital content resources. Now the list is actually increasing. Like what are the digital? What do you mean by digital content resources? So one is print books. You are also having ebooks. That is the digital textbook. So PDFs, basically articles, papers, videos, basically educational videos, lectures, animation, complex process, simulation, virtual experiments, podcast, audio lessons, infographics, visual data, interactive models, self-paced learning. So what are the sources? YouTube, Khan Academy, TED, National Geography, NPTEL videos, subject-specific channels. Then open educational resources, that is called OER. So the benefit is it is accessible anytime, anywhere. You can pause and replay. Then what are the interactive tools? If you see interactive tools is like polling tools, Kahoot, Mentimeter, Poll Everywhere, Google Forms. So basically the use is real-time feedback and engagement. Then I think some of you must be you have not used also, but these are very latest technological tools. Presentation tools, PowerPoint, Google Slides, Prezi, Canva design tool, collaboration tools like Padlet, this is a virtual board, Jamboard, digital whiteboard, then Miro, that is online collaboration, Google Docs, collaborative writing, then simulation tools, PHCT, basically science simulations, then GeoGebra for mathematics, virtual labs, 3D modeling software. So all these are interactive tools which are actually emerging, and the list are many. Okay. Even if you can search some of these, and you will get to know these are very useful tools. Then communication platforms, you can see video conferencing. We have Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Webex, right? And messaging platform, WhatsApp groups, Telegram channels, email, class messaging apps, and so on. LMS, learning management system, this is very important, like Google Classroom, which we are using, Moodle, Canvas, Blackboard. So the features are assignment submission, grade management, discussion forums, resource sharing, progress tracking. So these are the communication platforms. Then coming to assessment technology, there are online testing platforms like Google Forms, Microsoft Forms, Quiz, Test Moose, ProProps. Then features are multiple question type, automatic grading, timer setting, randomization. Plagiarism detection, you have plagiarism detection softwares like Turnitin, Grammarly, Copyscape, and Gradebook software is basically digital grade tracking. Then performance analytics, report generation, benefits are time saving and objective grading. Now, modern support, like the examples are like, let's say that we are having economics online class, smart board, you can use interactive graphs, video, you can use RBI governor speech, simulation, you can use stock market trading game, poll, you can have real-time opinion on policies, LMS, you can use assignment submission, you can use on the Google Classroom. So these are the modern support examples. Now we'll see ICT based support system. What is ICT? ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology, basically integration of telecommunications, computers, software and systems for education. There are 6 major ICT support systems. First one is e-learning platforms, educational apps, MOOCs and online courses, digital libraries, educational broadcasting, social media for learning. What are the e-learning platforms? Basically, you can see, we'll discuss one by one, and the links are also given in the PDF or the PPT which will be shared in the Google Classroom. One is SWAYAM, then Swayamprabha, then Diksha, EPG Pathshala, National Digital Library, InflipNet. So these are various e-learning platforms which are already there. You can take the help of all these platforms because they are of actually national level platforms, and there are excellent resources which are available. Then what are the international platforms like Coursera, edX, FutureLearn, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning? The benefits are there: anytime, anywhere access, self-paced learning, world-class content, free or updatable. Now let's go one by one. MOOCs and online classes, basically SWAYAM. It was launched in 2017. You can find 2000 plus courses. There are 4 quadrants: video lecture, e-content, self-assessment and discussion forum. The pre-enrollment, credit transfer can happen. So the certificate on passing. Similarly for the Swayamprabha, it is you can register freely, browse courses, enroll and watch videos, complete assignment, take exam, get certificate. The teacher role is to recommend courses over here. Then National Digital Library, NDL, there are millions of books, academic resources, journals and articles, thesis and dissertation, free access, search across sources. Other digital libraries, basically Shodhganga, which is I will just discuss at length. Then eShodh Sindhu, that is for journals. Again, it was an initiative of InflipNet, which we will discuss at length. We'll see how we can categorize the digital library and various information which is given, or the support system which was given by the you can say InflipNet. So what are the features? Basically, it is advanced search, download options are there, bookmark resources, citation tools, mobile access, benefits. So there are 24/7 access, no physical visits needed, search across collection, you can save time. Now we'll focus is a very important piece of information, InflipNet. Basically, what is InflipNet? It is basically information hub for the libraries, right? So what is InflipNet? Information and library network, right? Short form we call InflipNet. It's an autonomous inter-university center, IUC, under UGC. It was established in the 1991. The headquarters was Gandhinagar, Gujarat. So what are the major service? Sodh Ganga, PhD thesis repository, e-Sodh Sindhu, e-Journals Consortium, e-PG Pathshala, PG e-Content, Vidwan Expert Database, Sodh Gangotri, pre-PhD synopsis. So what are the main objectives of here? Of InfluentNet? It's library automation, networking of libraries, then access to e-resources, and so on. Then just because we are focusing on InfluentNet, let's see. We'll go. We'll just check InfluentNet. As you're checking, you can see over here. You can go to influentnet.ac.in and see what are the major initiatives. Okay. So just for your information, InfluentNet is information and library network already which we have discussed. It was established 1991, right? Now you can see the major schemes. One nation, one subscription. What is it? Just you have to check what is one nation, one subscription, ONOS. It is a Government of India has announced this one nation, one subscription initiative. Basically where it is basically giving access to knowledge and resources, and there is like lot of journals you can say are available freely, right? You don't have to pay anything. And similarly, if you go to the other important initiatives, right? This is Sea Research Network in India, CERNI, CERNI basically. So you can see this is a, if you will go there, you will find, so it is an expert profile network system that connects and leverages the knowledge, skills, expertise of women across various fields. So this is particularly for the system aims to empower women by providing opportunity for collaboration, mentorship, and knowledge sharing. Okay. So basically, this is the objective of this project are to create a national level expert profile system for women faculty members and facilitate the exchange of expertise, insight, and experience among women expertise in diverse field. Okay, CRNI. Right. So please note it down. Next initiative we'll see what are they. One second. Sodh Chakra. What is Sodh Chakra? This is what it is saying. Basically, for it is a gateway to resources for researchers. Okay. So, what it is saying, it is a continuous process to bring societal changes. Okay. So basically, this is for helping the you can say researchers. So who are the researchers? Basically researcher, guides and supervisor in universities. Okay. So various you can say this is also a very important initiative to help the researchers. Then I was just going through what is Open Day. You can see, you can categorize the InfluentNet. Okay, under this heading, you can see what are the headings. You can categorize library automation. So SOUL, SOUL, and IndCat. So these are actually initiative. Now suppose for example you want to know what is SOUL. So SOUL, you can go over here and you can see here, you can read more about it. Okay. So basically, SOL is a software for university libraries. Okay. So, and state of the art integrated library management software designed and developed by the InfluNet Center. Okay. So you can say this is a library software for university library, SOL. Then INCAT, let's see, INCAT was also there, right? So basically it is a catalog database. Okay. So you will see there are very important piece of information which are available. Yeah, it is taking time to load, so maybe we'll see the other parts till it's not working. So let's see eSodh Sindhu, right? So this is again, you can see over here, eSodh Sindhu program has been subsumed to the One Nation One subscription scheme. So it provides access to e-resources to universities, colleges, centrally funded technical institutions, and more. It is a consortium basically for higher education electronic resources. Okay, so you can see over here the aims and objective of eSodh Sindhu. It is a basically consortium for higher education e-resources by augmenting and strengthening activities and services offered by 3 MHRD funded consortium. So these are the basically different objectives of eSodh Sindhu to bridge the digital divide and move towards an information rich society. So if you will read all these major initiatives, you will find actually very information and what the purpose of actually establishing this, you can say you can say eSodh Sindhu, right? Now we'll go to the next one. You can see Sodh Ganga. Some of you must be knowing Sodh Ganga. Sodh Ganga is basically a reservoir of Indian thesis. Okay. So suppose for example, I want to type, let's say that I want to search my thesis. Is it available? May not be, I don't know. Just we can see is it available or not. Is there any information which is available? You can see there. Okay, it is getting slow. We'll see some other day. But you can see Sodh Ganga is basically Indian Electronic Thesis and Dissertation Network. Okay, so you can search about Sodh Ganga. You can join. Okay, and you can read and you can actually use actually the thesis basically for your reference. When you are actually doing master's thesis, basically MS students, you can use Sodh Ganga as your reference. Okay, so well, let me see, it is actually not working, maybe it is a bit slow today, so we'll explore some other day. Okay, then IRINS. What is IRINS? Basically it is see, I don't know, this is very slow, so we don't need now this. So you can say IRINS is a web-based research information management RIM service developed by InfluNet Center, right? The portal facilitates the academic R&D organizations and faculty members, scientists to collect, curate, showcase the scholarly communication activities and provide an opportunity to create scholarly network, and the IRNS is available as free software as services. Suppose for example, if you see, you will go to, suppose for example, you can see over here Google, you can say just type Google over here. This is you're getting now. Let me see, one second, I will go here. Okay, so you will see IRNS. So what it is, it will give, you can see, you can see it is my previous universities. Okay, so if I see, it will give my all the profiles. So where I have worked over the year, what is my academic credentials, okay, and everything from where all my academic credential, everything is given over here. Are you getting? My personal information, how I have, where I have worked, what is my educational qualification, okay, everything is actually given over here. Okay, so you can see how meticulously these informations are actually provided. Now let us see the other sections, important sections. What are they? Then Vidyamitra. Vidyamitra is basically it is a integrated e-content portal, right? So basically it is a part of National Mission on Education through ICT, which we are discussing today. Basically it is called NMEICT project. Okay, so you are having EPG Pathshala, right? Then eGyan course, so UG, PG, everything, if you can, it is actually integrated now. Okay, suppose you want to study anything, you can just search over here. So Vidyamitra is basically web-based interface called Vidyamitra integrated e-content portal for all e-content project developed, funded under National Mission of Education through ICT. There are more than 50 projects on e-content under NMICT are developed in various disciplines. So these are actually, this is a very good initiative. I think you can say you can join here, okay, or you can join, you can use this. This is a excellent resources, so you should know this also. Then next we will go Vidwan. Vidwan is again same, it is a expert database on various fields. Okay, so then you can go like all this, like already we have discussed Swayamprabha, then NIRF. What is NIRF? So all these informations are ENBA. So all these informations, please visit this website. What is NAAC? What is the main purpose of NAAC accreditation? Okay, so all these are actually important informations are there in this website. So you can see over here. So these are the programs and activities. Under programs and activities, you can see all these are given over here. INCAT, SOL, ONS, eSol Sindhu, I think already we have discussed. But Enlist we have not discussed. InPStarts, InFED, Sodh Suddhi, Sodh Chakra, then online copy catalog, Sodh Ganga, Sodh Gangotri, ILMS, Sirni already have checked, LIB Bahini, InfluentNet Connect. So all these are actually different, you can say, programs and activities. So I think for this section you have to read, and I will give you the materials which will cover all these actually, the heading and the summary of this. So what are the major projects you can see? Vidwan, IRNS, EPG Patsala, Vidyamitra, NMTT program. So you can go through one by one and make a proper note. Okay. Then we'll go back and see what else has already we have discussed at length, and all the websites are there. So educational broadcasting. So if you see over here, 1 second. So educational broadcasting, television programs with years. Krishi Darshan, it started long back. It was like first agri education program. It was started in the year 1967. So basically, it was started Doordarshan for farmers, and then Gyan Darshan. It was started in the year 2000. It is the first 24-hour educational channel. Then Swayamprabha 2017, that is 34 DTH channels they have launched. Started with in the year 2017. Then PM eVidya, right? It started in the year 2020. That was basically COVID-19 initiative. Then let us focus now. What are the different chronologies of educational TV programs in India? Okay. First is, you can see 1967 Krishi Darshan, that was for agriculture education. 2000 it was for Gyan Darshan. 2017 it was Swayamprabha. 2020 it is PM eVidya. So especially PM eVidya was launched in the pre-COVID time, COVID initiative. So for exam, you can remember the chronological order, that is BCAD. BCAD. Okay. Then Krishi, like you can remember like this: Krishi, Gyan, KGSP. Okay, KGSP is also very important. Now, detailed information on each program, I think already you have discussed, right? Then social media for learning. So these are the different platforms. I think already you must be knowing YouTube, Facebook, but also Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, Instagram. Okay. Then what is, you should verify informations. You should avoid distractions. So these are all common nature. So now blended approach. So the strategy is you can use the combination of traditional, modern and ICT based system. Suppose for example, economic class on GDP, let us try to understand how different approach or support system gives the resources. So traditional, I will be using Blackboard, formula based, textbook reading and handout with the data. In modern system, I will be using Smartboard, interactive graph, then the video, I can use the RBI explanation, or I can use the Kahoot quiz. Then ICT, basically where I can use Swayam course link or Google Classroom assignment or YouTube supplement and so on. Now, what are the challenges in implementation? Is infrastructure challenges, high cost of technology, maintenance issues, we need internet connectivity, and then teachers are not ready to change, lack of training, and the student related issues, digital divide, device availability, internet access at home, digital literacy. So all these are different issues over actually usability. Solutions and best practices are, for institutions, you can do phase wise implementation, adequate budget allocation, regular training program, technical support team, infrastructure upgrades, partnership. So for teachers, they can attend the training workshop, they can start small and they can collaborate with the peers. So for students also, they have to love the technology, they have to be digital literate, then time management, then uh, you need basically some general guiding principles. I think we will not discuss that. So now we'll start the quiz section. So let us do a quick quiz. So SWAYAM was launched in which year? Yes. Let's see. I mean, yeah, what is the answer? Who all are participating? Let's see. Okay, very good. That is, let's see. So C, yeah, it is C. SWAYAM is basically study waves of active learning for young aspiring minds, which was launched in July 2017. Then next is question number 2. How many DTH channels does Swayamprabha have? That is, how many channels? Question number 2. $34. Okay, very good. Okay, let's see. 34 channels, yes. Swayamprabha has 34 DTH channels providing 24/7 educational content. And question number 3, which is not a traditional teaching support system? Blackboard, library, smartboard, textbook. Smartboard, okay, which is not a traditional teaching support system. Okay, let's try to see the answer. See, smartboard. Smartboard is a modern ICT based support system, others are traditional. Then question 4, best practice for teaching support system is which one? Okay, this question, best practice for teaching support system is C. Okay, which uses the combination of all, right? Next question, question number 5, National Digital Library provides only books, only journals, books, journal, thesis and more, and only videos. Yeah. C. Okay. Very good. Okay. I can see. So National Digital Library provides C, that is books, journals, thesis and more. Explanation is NDL is a comprehensive digital resource with millions of academic materials. Okay. Then next question. This is actually, it was come in the year June 2025 questions. So arrange the following chronologically on the basis of their launch year. Swayamprabha, Krishi Darshan, Gyan Darshan, PM E-Vidya. Just now we have discussed. What is the order? Please take your time and let me know. Let's see who all are answering. C. But there is no C. Choose the correct answer. 1, 2, 3. Is it 1 means 3? B, C, A, I, D, right? B, C, A, D. Okay. Very good. Okay. I hope I got. Okay. Okay. Everyone I think have correctly answered. That's excellent. I'm getting motivated. Okay. So answer is 3. Means C. So 1967, 2000, 2017, 2020. Okay, so there are actually a lot of information, even though you will see that this is actually repetitive, but as already Madhusudha has announced, we are going to discuss, means we are going to have the quiz on, practice quiz on 15th, right? So let's see, try to wind up the session today. What we have learned today. So basically there are 3 categories of support system. Traditional, in traditional, blackboard, books, library, labs, audiovisual tools. Modern, smart classroom, digital content, interactive tools, communication platform. ICT based, e-learning, SWAYAM, apps, MOOCs, digital libraries, broadcasting and social media. So the best practice again is blended approach to use combination of all these 3 categories. So what are the important points for exam? Let us try to summarize. Teaching support system means resources, tools plus infrastructure. Please remember this. What do you mean by teaching support system? Still traditional systems are essential. Smartboard, you need interactive whiteboard, modern. Then already we have discussed, right? The chronology. InfluentNet Center 1991 already we have discussed. National Digital Library NDL, comprehensive digital resources, best practice is blended learning. ICT, information and communication technology, e-learning platforms already we have discussed. So what is my assignment to you is, first you have to go to InfluentNet website, right, as I had shown you. Please prepare the note and share with me regarding the major programs and major projects. Okay, what are the major programs and what are the major projects? Then you just type what is the, suppose OCS. OCS means what? Online copy catalog system. Very straightforward. What is eSoth Sindhu? So you should know, and you make a very nice note and share with me. So programs, just click over here and then you let me know. Suppose INFED. So what is? It is basically, you can see over here, Indian Access Management Federation. So that is INFED, manages the trust between all parties including member institutions and publishers. So you can just read and you can actually make a note of it, because these are the portions which are going to come in these sections. So then also another, explore SWAYAM portal, browse National Digital Library. Okay, I think many of you are not aware about National Digital Library also. So please go and visit. List support system available in your institution. Identify one new ICT tool you would like to learn. Think about how to blend traditional plus modern in your teaching. So tomorrow, day 7, which will be end of the paper, means unit 1 of paper 1, that is elements and type of evaluation. So there we will stop over there. Okay, so today's session is already we have completed. So let's discuss So you can share your thoughts on these questions. What support system did you use as a student? Which ICT tool interests you most? What challenges do you foresee? Any doubts about the support system? And so it was again a great session today. Tomorrow we are going to discuss more on evaluation system. Now let me finish with the quotation. Technology will not replace great teachers, like for example AI, but technology in the hands of great teachers can be transformational. So this is a very important, you can say very nice quote, which says you have to blend wisely, teach effectively. Okay, so thank you once again. I'll stop over here. Okay, let me see. I'll stop